now talk a little bit about the Sema ceremony.
Yeah.
So I know that the 13th century poet mystic Sufis Rumi was the one who inspired this dance form. So the connection is made between the earth revolving and man's ability to revolve also. So can you expand upon that for us, please?
Yeah, sure. Rumi, Mevlana Celaleddin Rumi is originally a Persian poet who grew up in central Anatolia, a city called Konya. So he already had a circle of friends, and these friends used to come to his place, and they used to discuss about daily topics, and he used to also give advice to his friends and people around him. But in time, the number of the people attending these discussions increased a lot, and he decided that he had to set some rules for these daily discussions. And this is how the rules started. And one day, according to a story, one day he was in a street market, and he heard the rhythm of the gold beaters. Gold beaters are basically craftsmen who make gold into jewelry. Okay. So when he heard the rhythm and the beats, he thought that these beats were similar to the phrase "La ilahe illallah," which means no God, but only God. Yes. So then he stretched his arms in the middle of the street market, and then he started to turn around. With the beat, he felt like he was getting closer to God. So so what happened was that during the discussions at his place, they were discussing about daily topics, and after that, they started to do this ceremony. So this whirling dervishes ceremony became Sema. It became their part of discussions. Actually, Sema means in Turkish, I think also in Arabic, sky. Sky. So when they turn around, they are reaching the gods. That's the idea. Okay.
Now I know that there are two parts for this ceremony. Could you explain those two parts to us, please?
Yeah. There's Rumi is not alive anymore, but his rules have been taught from son to son, and then from people to people. So there are now teachers, and they are called Sufi masters. So in the first part of the ceremony, all performers with crossed arms come and greet the Sufi master, who is the teacher. And crossed arms means unity, one God. And after greeting the Sufi master, they take off their black cloak. We call it hırka in Turkish, and which means that they are removing themselves from the earthly feelings and desires. And then by their performance, they devote themselves to God. So when they stretch their arms, their right hand is directed to the sky, and their left hand is directed to the land, to earth. So basically, they are connecting the God with the world, with the people. And then when they turn around, I think it's also a physical activity. So they kind of get into a mood of this. They kind of get into this unconscious,
like a
transcendental feeling. Yes, and they call it as a man's spiritual journey to God. Okay. And when they finish their ceremony, it means that they become more mature, and they become a man, basically.
Interesting. So when I see images of whirling dervishes, Ebru, they're always men. Is it strictly men who can become whirling dervishes?
Yes, it is only men. But you can start at a really early age.
What age is the youngest that they can become dervishes?
7.
That young?
Yeah, that young, yes. Those kids are really great.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the instruments that are used in this performance.
Yeah, there are mainly 2 instruments. One of them is the drums, and the other one is the ney. We call it ney. It's reed in English. And drums, came with with the gold beaters hammering, rhythmical gold beaters hammering, and it symbolizes the God's order to create the universe. And so first drums start, and then ney comes in, and then ney symbolizes the first breath that God blew into humans. That's what it symbolizes.
Oh, very interesting. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about Turkey or some ceremony?
Come and visit Turkey, that's all I can say.
I hope to one day. Thank you so much. It was great speaking with you. Very inspiring and informative. So I thank you for watching. Please join me next week. Our guest will be Mohammed from Oman. And until then, wherever your journeys may take you, I hope they will be safe and enjoyable. Goodbye.